Hi guys, I'm Electro.
I am Mad Chatter.
And I'm Game Snark once again.
And welcome back to more Five Nights at Freddy's 4, or as we like to call it now, Story Time.
Story time!
We don't have
More
any.
peach thingies, more peach thingies. There's only one peach thingy.
Yeah, I didn't have that many.
Brought to you this episode.
Brought to you by peach thingies.
Peach Thingies TM. Made by Raspberry Currant Jam. Not Jello, jam.
And
It's a big-
PDJ
it
time.
tastes like
Oh,
peach.
really? Really? Already? You're gonna go... Yeah. Oh, so scary.
Now, one time we were all together on a sailing ship. It was called the SS Waffle.
I love that ship.
Now, the SS
mine.
Waffle was a luxurious a yacht, excuse me. Had absolutely everything you could hope for, but it also had the splosses.
I hate them. The plotting J's are the worst.
Splozenges.
Plotting
My god, if you can't even pronounce their name correctly, no wonder they hate us.
Lozenges.
Splozenges.
Lozenges. Okay.
It's like
so,
lozenges.
Electro Wookie was incredibly paranoid because the Splozenges
I've been mispronouncing their own names.
have been after his recipes of pizza muffins equipped with chocolate for a long time. And what is it with me at pizza and chocolate tonight?
Shh. Okay, so I was so paranoid about all the random recipes that apparently I've been keeping secret all this time. And so I confided to Game Snark my fears, and he told me not to worry, because he brought along with him on the ship what I hadn't been allowed to bring, which is the remote control to my thousands of Death Ray satellites that you may have heard about earlier.
That was a risky call. I wasn't sure about that.
I had to do something.
And it was 100% true. I had actually managed to smuggle it on. I had hidden bits of it in each of the muffins that Electro Wookie had brought with us. So every single one of them was inedible. But I hadn't brought it along with us because of the splozenges. I brought it along with us because we were actually smuggling along a bunch of stolen goods, and I was worried about pirates.
Why were we smuggling stolen goods?
You weren't smuggling, you know, except accidentally. I was.
Oh, through my muffins.
Well, amongst other sources.
You jerk. Fuck.
Okay, so while he had his muffins and he had his stolen goods, I was trying to put together my own little program called Chit Chat Theater for Children. A healthy young show for your young psychopaths and serial killers to bring out the inner psycho in us all.
Maybe the splosages are the good guys here.
No, that was
Oh,
you.
that's me. Oh, okay. So apparently I'm surrounded by evildoers and I didn't even know it. So I was horrified by the use of my muffins as...
know at this point.
Okay, I didn't know. So I grabbed the muffins and unfortunately my reflexes kicked in and I took a huge bite and I swallowed the muffin whole. And then I realized what I'd done. The Death Ray controller was in my stomach and soon the fuses would connect in the acid that is in my stomach.
Yuck.
That wasn't even remotely fair.
Do we continue the story? Or do we move on? Technically, it's my
There
turn.
are pirates in the story.
There were.
We have to continue the story.
Okay.
There are pirates. Viewers, wouldn't you want to hear a story about pirates?
You want to hear about pirates?
You would
Okay,
only want to hear it
pirates.
more if there were velociraptors in it.
Yeah, and then there are also the splosages, who I guess are the good guys.
I'll start.
I didn't realize that we're the bad
So
guys.
that makes it my turn.
I didn't realize we're the bad guys. We're continuing with the last one. Oh, you
he's here.
bastard.
Of course, I knew exactly what had happened. Wookiee's idiocy had caused him to eat the most important part of the remote control. That's the part that actually contains all the bubble stuff. And without
Bubble
that,
stuff?
it makes it completely useless. And I knew we'd have to work quickly, so I grabbed a bread knife from the table nearby and said, "All right, up on the table, let's get it out of you."
Oh, God. I thought somebody had just stolen my kidneys one day.
No, that was me.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Ooh.
Okay, while they were doing that, I was on a little mission of my own. You see, I knew about his stolen goods, but I wanted to get them so I could sell them at high prices in order to get Chit Chat Theaters off the ground. So I hired pirates, but these weren't just any pirates. They were Velociraptor pirates.
Oh my God. That's gold.
No, you have to keep watching this episode.
You do.
I don't care if we die. We have to continue this until it's finished.
Yeah. Okay, so I was very concerned because I bought that bubble stuff off the internet for really high prices, like 75 cents plus $2.99 shipping, and I was also concerned kind of with GameStar wielding a knife over top of me. But unfortunately for me, the bubble stuff was reacting with my stomach acids and made it like a sedative, so I didn't have enough strength to resist, only for me to start hallucinating. I was seeing pirates that were velociraptors.
Best hallucination.
Now, as I stood over top of Electro Wookie and as I noticed the sedative effects of the bubble stuff taking effect, I also suddenly heard the telltale shrieking of pirates that were also velociraptors in their spare time. Only in their spare time. Recreationally velociraptors. I knew I had to act fast.
Oh my gosh, I have to check on you.
Okay, I knew he was watching on the CTV cameras, and I saw GameSnark head to
That's
the
enough.
doors.
Enough for now. Okay.
I'm continuing.
Shh.
And I knew I had to do something because, you see, I knew the leader of these pirates. She was a good friend of mine.
Ooh. Now you can... Okay. So, GameSnark was above me, Velociraptor pirates were streaming on board, and I could feel the ends of the electrodes starting to connect together in my stomach, and I realized things were coming to a crux. I needed to do something in order to get this whole situation to work out right, when I saw Splory Splozenge making off with my entire safe, recipes and all.
Oh no!
Not the splosages.
Damn Splozenges.
Spottinges. I'm imagining splosages as like Snidely Whiplash and family.
Yes.
They even all come equipped with mustaches.
I'm gonna have to wait till the next time. I'm distracted by a family of Snidely Whiplash babies.
They were born mustaches, and then the bodies
Shh,
grew.
shh, shh. Ooh.
Well, even as I began closing in, thinking to myself that if I just moved quickly enough, never mind Electro Wookie, I'd be able to get out of the important part of the remote control, he suddenly leapt off the table in a drugged fury, stumbling after an incredibly fat man with a walrus mustache, yelling, "Splosages!"
I did. In that tone of voice. What?
We're still continuing the story.
It must go on.
It must go on, which means it's your turn next,
There are
because
Velociraptor pirates in it.
there are.
There are orbital death cannons.
There are. They're about to fire, too.
The only way this could be better is if we had dragons made out of breadsticks.
That's...
You just gave him his next idea.
I was kind of counting on that.
I'm being manipulated.
Very easily, too.
Okay, so I activated a remote control which made all of my breadstick dragons fly straight at everybody, shooting bullet-like salt pieces at them.
Bullet like salt?
Yeah.
I was experimenting with that. I didn't realize when I'd let him in that he had taken it to heart.
I stole it. His recipe. I'm continuing.
You're no better than the Splosages.
No, he is no better.
Okay.
Really, you're smuggling. He's creating horrible breadstick monsters.
I think the moral of the story at this point is we're all dreadful people and the sausages are relatively heroes.
Yeah.
But they're not dedicated to fun the way we are.
I didn't get to finish what I was gonna say, so.
You'll never get to finish if I die.
And that's the beauty of this. Wookie gets to tell us what you were going to say next.
That's right. Ooh. Okay, so, and the breadstick monsters were firing my projectile salt designs that I discovered in my experimentation with raspberry currant jello. But I didn't care. I was after the splozenge. So,
What was that?
What was that? If we died suddenly, I was going to be upset.
I mixed up names.
It was at this point that suddenly M. Night Shyamalan stepped in. It turned out that every single ounce of this had been a fever dream that we'd experienced while on a ghost ship. The pirate velociraptors, the breadstick dragons, every single one of them a hallucination, cooked up by Mad Chatter's attempt at cooking Electro Wookie's famous pizza muffins.
that bastard stealing my designs. That explains why the splozenges were on my ship.
They broke out of their fever dream, including Mr. Splotinges. And I realized I was out of time, so I pressed the button, and the real pirate velociraptors came in. And I climbed on the back of my friend, holding my spear aloft, and I yelled, "Charge!"
Okay, I don't have much time. So I just make him upright, and then I'm going to go check behind me. Okay.
Start talking.
See? That's the thing. Well, I'm so I can't...
This is starting to get ridiculous.
Okay. One
We
more
know we're
time on
ridiculous.
this recording, and then we're going to have to call it for this time.
And maybe we'll record some more later.
Okay, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Okay, new story time. New story time. Because it was all revealed to be a fever dream. And Chatter never broke out of it. In fact, he's still hallucinating to this
He's
day.
still twitching on the floor.
See,
Not
the
that.
splozenges were never actually on my ship.
Why would they be on his ship?
The SS Waffle.
My turn. Since he started it, it's technically my turn. I'm sure many of you will agree with me. It's my turn.
Show of hands, who thinks it's his turn? I understand ordering, so I have to go with it. I see some of you out there not agreeing with us. Nicholas, put your hand up, man.
Barbara, you too, girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo. No, God.
Killed right then. I was going to be very...
Okay, so, one dark day in the middle of the night, I woke up from a bad dream. I went downstairs and poured myself a glass of Coca-Cola and was just sitting there, drinking it, when I realized that Electro Wookie was in the house staring at me for some reason.
Okay, so I'd realized the day before that Chatter had actually eaten a very particular batch of my jam. I don't know why he still eats the jam that's lying around my house, but apparently he hasn't learned from the last time. This was a special type of jam mixed with nitroglycerin.
Oh, God.
You leave me alone.
We have a story to tell.
Ooh.
And that was how things were. Electro Wookie was just standing nearby. He had on a football helmet he managed to steal from the Splozenge's trash cans, and he was waiting for Mad Chatter to explode. Mad Chatter didn't know that, so he figured that maybe Electro Wookie had just realized what a lovely human being he was and had come to apologize, but had gotten lost on the way to his mouth. That'd be mentally on the way to his mouth. You know what I mean.
Okay, so, while I was in my delusional state, and the reason why I ate the jam was to spite Electro Wookie, so I was feeling rather bad. So I got up, I poured him a drink of Coke, and I said, I'm sorry I ate your jam. I was actually feeling rather bad. It was dreadful.
Well, you wouldn't expect nitroglycerin jam to taste good. Anyway, he was walking around and chattering to himself and trying to work up the courage, whereas I'm shivering and shaking, realizing that he's shaking himself up. He's making the nitroglycerin, like, shimmer and chamois around his body. So I ran out the door, trying to get as far away as I can from the inevitable explosion. Explosion.
The explosion.
Explosion.
It's kind of like a bison.
Can we continue?
The fuck, Foxy? Really? Really?
Okay, you know what? Telling nice stories is getting us nowhere. I think we need to tell aggressive stories about these jerks.
The splosages?
No, well, unless the splosages also turned out to be animatronics.
They could.
They own
They're
Fat
Purple
Bear
Guy's
Pizzeria.
family. No, okay, the splosages are their own people. They're jerks, but we don't know why yet.
They're a tribe.
Keep
Tune in
watching.
next time.
Keep watching my channel, Electro to find out why the splosages are such jerks.
Like right now.
Like right now.
Let's continue.
Okay,
Next
so
story.
aggressive stories about the animatronics, huh?
Aggressively malicious stories
Oh,
about the
great.
animatronics.
So it's technically my turn, but since you're the one who came up with the concept, we'll start with you and we'll go around the other way,
So I have to
clockwise.
set the tone for a beach song.
Yes.
I can deal with that. I'm pretty good at that.
I'm sure you can.
Twitching with anticipation.
I'm learning things.
Hi.
Like we're wonderful storytellers.
I am learning that.
Our children will love it.
Oh, great. You! Again. Guess what? I don't
Since
like
you've
you.
put yourself into this, allow me to go ahead and say the reason Foxy is part of this is because Foxy was a very ugly git. His entire life, people always told him that he needed to be more sexy. For some reason, they always pointed at small canines. And one day, he decided that he was going to get the surgery necessary to fulfill that particular wish.
Happens.
Okay, so, though I feel particularly bad about this because I was the one who was telling him, hey, Foxy, he needs to be more sexy. And I pointed at the small dogs as a joke. But he took me seriously. So he got the operation and came out very foxish.
He's too foxy for his shirt.
Check him up.
Chicken on Foxy. Okay, so I felt bad for Foxy because he had been made fun of all his life. So I set him in contact with a man who you know as Scott Cawthon. Now Scott got Foxy coming to his door, but he hadn't expected Foxy because my phone call got rerouted to Puerto Rico, which is where I was heading beforehand with a waffle in my eye. But that's a story for another time.
One that will never tell, probably.
They'll have to tune into a previous episode.
And add sections to it that don't exist.
Well.
Clinking, clanking, clinking with dishes, clinking, clanking, clicking with wishes. I wish that you'd go away.
And Scott Cawthon completely misunderstood Foxy's visit. He figured that Foxy was actually there to try and seduce him with the pirate hook and things, which all dogs have, if you look closely enough. And he was terrified.
But pirate hooks are so sexy. I've got one upstairs.
This story has started to make absolutely no sense, he says, ignoring the fact that all the previous stories were about his fruity as a salad.
Much better, thank you.
Salads can have tomatoes and they're technically fruits. Okay.
You know what? No. I'm just going to devolve into general abuse. Screw you, Foxy. Nobody likes you. You and your stupid pirate hook. What do you think you are? Some sort of goddamn hipster?
Pirate hipster?
Pirate hipster?
Ooh, I was pirate before it was
So-
cool. That's what Foxy says, because Foxy's made out of stupid nuggets. Yeah, that's right.
Frozen-
That's all he
frozen
ate.
Stupid.
frozen stupid
No,
that he
we're
got
not
in the form of congealed Jello. Yes,
Congealed
not just Jello, but raspberry currant Jello.
The worst kind.
The worst kind.
Made by your Wookiee truly. I think I said that wrong.
Yours, Wickily?
Your Wookiee.
That seems
Hi
kinda
there.
weird.
Anyway, the red curranted jello that
That he ate was so filled with ugly that he. Ugh!
he merged.
And now we've gotten to the point where we've just kind of broken down.
Ooh.
My Electro Wookiee turned a child into a cupcake.
You know what? No, we're not playing nice with these guys anymore. This isn't cool.
This isn't cool.
Now we're playing abusive stories.
No, we're beyond abusive stories. Even abusive stories are too nice for them.
So what are we
Okay.
gonna do?
We're gonna get mad.
We're gonna get mad.
We're gonna get hype.
I need to get my rage hat.
We're going to get his rage hat.
I'm getting my rage hat.
Be right back. We're going to war.
We're back, and apparently filled with rage, which is why I'm wearing a pirate hat, and that makes perfect sense.
We're going to war, people, with animatronics and Scotty.
I'm Captain Jack Sparrow, mate.
I'm
A part of Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Yes, we know.
We hope you will enjoy the show.
We do.
I'd be very angry about enjoying it.
Very angry. Apparently.
Hi.
Yeah, you ran away from me. You go away.
You can keep a straight face through all of it. Just make a funny angry face.
Go away. I'm angry. Yeah, you run away.
Let them know how you feel. Lean in at the screen. Make them know.
Pull yourself together, soldier.
I
This
can't
is a
feel
war
angry
zone.
without my. I'm angry now.
Switch between modes. This right here is how it works. Electro Wookiee doesn't actually feel anger otherwise. Not angry.
Yeah, not angry.
Not angry. Angry. Not angry.
What's going on?
Kind of angry.
And now he's really happy for some strange reason. Alright, everybody, we need your help, but we need your rage.
Yeah,
Send us
channel
all
your
of your
rage
rage.
through me. Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh,
I smell
That was
the
a fart.
rage.
oh.
Ew!
Ew, well, what did I just
God.
put in? Oh my
Dude.
god. Oh, that's awful. That's.
Is
You're
that
making me
you,
angry.
Spod?
Sure.
That was used, Bob.
Damn it, it's Bob.
Damn it, Bob. We'll refer to you in plural for the rest of the night for that.
No, it's Zabob. It's the name. ZBOB.
This is a Bob.
Zabob.
Just half dozen videos in my head.
Makes him angry. Growl at the mouth.
Feeling good.
How do we tell angry stories?
I'm surrounded by whistles.
You are one of them.
That's the worst part.
Can't make me smile in my angry hat. Run away.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna run away. You run away too. You run away 3. 3 angry 5 you.
He's here.
Can't scare me. Growling back.
Anger runs through me. It runs through me. Shatter feels it. That was my story. Your turn.
One day, I found a man, and I ripped him in half. I I ripped him in half the long way, starting at the top of his head. I like how that scares them away. Yeah. No.
That was a look of terror.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Oh, no.
Or maybe he can't feel the
Yeah. Yeah. Run away.
And so, I watched Electro rip this man in half.
You helped. No, you didn't help. I did it alone, with nobody else.
Oh my god. Now I really wish I was gone. George Thorogood.
And so,
George Thorogood.
I felt angry as I watched him rip a man in half.
I felt angry too.
He ripped the man in half.
And so,
It's true.
I went on onto the street. And I ripped another man in half.
Just stand up. That's right.
You're doing yoga. And it's angry.
Angry yoga. And then, after I ripped the man in half, I spat on him, and I took the two halves and I tied them together in one knot, but only after I'd taken the spinal cord out. And then I did it to you, Chica. Well, that's going to be it for this recording. If you'd like to see more, please hit like, favorite, and subscribe. We are a very new channel, and we really appreciate your support. But anyway, you're home, fiddly-dee. Do what you want because Wookiees are free. I am Wookie.